let's just go ahead and start this right now because it's probably the only time I'm gonna get some quiet in the middle of the day. Basically, there's some good news and some bad news. And I know this video is supposed to be about, hey, well, I decided to do pivot anime here. But, so the clips that I had for the Spider-Man comic video, which no one probably loved, is gone. I deleted them on accident, trying to save space so I could download Modern Warfare. But there's one problem. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I can restart the story. It really doesn't matter to me, to be honest. I could just restart the story. I do not mind restarting the story, believe me. Because I like the game and I will keep playing it, even if the game dies. Anyway, let's go over the main subject of the video. And yes, that is the new intro. I lost the other intro too. I am so sad. But this isn't the time to pout around because it's just a video. Plus, the original 2020 intro was pretty depressing. Is what most of my friends said. So that one was also a complaint. And I was like, it does sound sad. So I decided to change it anyway. Plus, it was too long and it took up way too many parts of the video. Anyway, this is when I started Pivot Animator. So you probably know some Pivot Animators like Dawn, Misaki Animations, Frozen Soul, Super Suit. Now those are the main people that I know. Oh, but a Pivot Animator is kind of like this thing that people have, and then either this happens. Either they keep using it from time to time, but have another animation software that actually looks cool, or they stop using it and they use all the ad revenue they got from the videos to pay Adobe a month from the cool videos that they're going to make. And they never use Pivot Animator again. Yep, betrayal. So basically, Dawn sometimes uses Pivot Animators. Misaki Animation is a complete Pivot Animator. And honestly, Frozen Soul, he made the video that we all know now, the battle for I don't remember what it was called, but anyway, I'm subscribed to Frozen Soul. The last video he uploaded was a Sin City video, but it's on Pivot Animator, and a Gogeta versus Hearts. Now I'm not gonna say he's quit YouTube. I'm just gonna say they stopped YouTube. Cause I see this is actually happening frequently, where random Pivot animators just disappear off the map, or just start using Adobe, or completely just quit to begin with. So I was like, I'll use a dead animation software. In my opinion, it's dead, and I used it, and I got 27 views. Now you're gonna say that's not a lot. You're sad. But to be honest, I love making gaming videos. I'm going to continue making gaming videos, but I need something else that people actually. And growing up, I always loved making gaming. I wasn't very good at it, but let's be honest, you're not getting perfect at it. But I was good at it, good enough to be called a gamer. I played Call of Duty Zombies to get over my fear of zombies. I played Call of Duty Zombies some more. I loved it. And it's not my Xbox at the time. But eventually, I eventually stopped playing games. I forgot even the Xbox existed. It when I got to about 3rd grade, and I forgot it even existed. And then I found YouTube because there was this one time where I was at my friend's house, and he said, "Dude, I'm playing the game right now. You can use my tablet and watch YouTube." And I asked, "What's YouTube?" You don't know what YouTube is? It's an app where people go to share their experiences and do commentary and do gaming videos. And I was like, "Cha-ching!" I hit the jackpot. So I watched Dan TDM and Odd Ones Out. And I loved Dan. And I figured out what animating was. I didn't really understand how it worked. Growing up, I just thought if you drew a piece of paper, so the stuff would start moving on a piece of paper. Because at the time I was watching Alan Baker. But yeah, kid stuff, believe anything. But anyway, a few months after I got older, I got my first on Xbox 360. Basically, I didn't. When the Xbox One came out, I had the Xbox 360. That was basically my training wheels. I didn't have a mic, which is understandable because I don't think anybody would us a 9 year old with a mic online. That would be too heavy. And I played Minecraft a lot, but I was always a fan of Call of Duty. But then eventually Call of Duty started hitting a rough road. When I got Call of Black Ops 3, I did not like the game. I like zombie mode, yeah, but overall, the zombie mode was the only thing keeping the game alive. So yeah, the zombie was pretty good though. Oh, I played zombies growing up, so that really didn't change. And then I started playing multiplayer, and I hated it because people said that they knew my mom. And but anyway, hey, so after I got Pivot Animator, I did some trashy animation video. It was like the stick guy versus the legendary stick super stick, and that video was kind of successful. Well, it was probably because people thought I was a little kid. Now let me explain. I went on a hiatus and just started going back to making game videos because my PS4 was stopped working, and I learned that I need to take better care of my PS5. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let this die. Then I'm gonna take better care of it than I did PS4. I still had a PS4, but I don't think I should sell it because just in case someone does get it working, I don't want them to find any of my personal data. And if it does get working, I'm probably gonna deactivate it. Deactivate it basically means shut it down forever. We'll shut it down without any of the email or addresses. And someone's gonna be like, hey, I can't skip VLCs and take the credit card numbers off. You know, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm probably not gonna sell it. But just in case someone gets it working, I reckon I'm probably gonna deactivate it. I got Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I finished that game in about 2 days. One day on Christmas, and the next day by myself. Oh, with some people watching me in my room. So that was pretty cool. And I made gaming videos. You guys seem to like the game videos, and y'all kind of like the Fortnite videos as well. So I was like, guess let's go back to making game videos. Now let me tell you why I stopped playing Fortnite. The whole reason basically the same reason Lays Beam stopped playing Fortnite. Players, you had to actually try to win the game in order to get kills. So that's bad. Anyway, after a while of making a few pivot animated videos, I realized, and I looked at other people's pivot animated videos, and I was like, dang, that looks amazing and smooth. So I dedicated basically half the month, and basically did what Xander Films did. If you don't know who Xander Films is, he's a Ben 10 YouTuber. And yes, I do know what Ben 10 is. I grew up with the show. Oh, even though Alien Force it was okay, but I kind of like all Ben 10s except for the reboot. The reboot, I just can't jam it. Damn it. But anyway, we're getting off topic. So I tried to animate for a long time. I mean, I kept practicing. And eventually I got the hang of it. And I started using onion skins a lot more. And I did it. I finally got good at it. Now the ZVS video, that was kind of just like an animation test slash short film type thing. The next video is going to be a lot more smooth and a little bit more creative. If So, yeah. But anyway, overall Pivot Animator, it was basically like a way to animate without having to draw another frame and messing up your character. Like your character's arm is too long, or your character's neck is too big, or your character's body has grew inside. Eyes like a freaking Ben 10 transformation. So. By the way, that whole Ben 10 animation that just came out, that was actually made in Share Factory. Yes. The sound effects were made on my computer. Then I converted it to a MOV file, and then I put it in the Share Factory. I was trying to add music to the Share Factory, but the file got corrupted, and it killed another one of my videos, so I had to delete 2 clips. I wasn't even left with one of them. So, yeah. Anyway, other than that, Pivot Animator is a software error, and it was pretty good. But now a lot of people don't tend to use it anymore, or if they do, they stop for no random reason. But I'm pretty sure the reason why they stopped is so they can make longer projects that take a little bit more time. So maybe none of these Pivot Animators just quit. They just probably doing something else. Now Super Suit, I'm pretty sure he quit because he hasn't made another video ever since his Johnny remix video got banned worldwide. Because if I quote, oh, it was targeting audiences. It was targeting kids. Because Johnny is a song for kids. So his video it didn't get taken down, but you can't watch it. You can't, it's not even unlisted. Like, you can't watch it free. It's been taken down. I don't know, I already said that. I have 2 other animation softwares like Blender. I had an animation pen, but that broke, which is another reason why I use Pivot Animator. And Blender has slow FPS for video editing. And I also have Krita, but Krita, I feel like if I'm ever gonna use Krita, I gotta figure out how it works, because I honestly don't understand how it works. Because it takes way too long to understand. I'm probably never gonna play Battle Fighter Z again. That game's kind of, well, dead. Because Super Saiyan Gogeta 4 is so overpowered that it got to the point where he's unavailable in the PlayStation Store. I'll keep playing the game, but if I ever run into a Super Saiyan 4 or a Gogeta, even if I win or lose, I'm deleting the clip because I'm not fighting that thing. Because I don't know why they make it so Super Saiyan 4 transformations are 10 times more overpowered than Super Saiyan God transformations. Every DLC that comes out gets stronger and stronger by the day. I use body switch, doesn't work. But anyway, we're getting off topic again. I have 360 sticks, but I don't really use them due to them being, well, pretty big. And it kind of reminds me of the Ninja Turtle toys. They used to go to the store and get, but they're too big and they don't feel like they're right for stop motion unless you lean your camera out way too far away. I do sometimes make little animations like that Omnitrix animation that came straight out of Blender. I can't believe that ever got put up because when I used it, it always ended up crashing. Plus, I had to convert it to a video file, and that thing is not easy to do. I had to put it into an MP4 file first since it was already a video file. But anyway, it seems when I have Krita Animator, but I don't think that's a good thing, and I don't want to have to pay so much money for Adobe. And if I for and well, other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Plus, I like being a little bit different. I don't want to be like one of those guys that use Adobe and spend the rest of their YouTube career using Adobe. I want to do comedy sketches, but no, that doesn't seem right now. I have an Among Us video, but it came out of my phone, so it says no because phones format basically say if you try to convert or the format of what the phone is on, it's gonna say no. And it's not gonna allow it to work. So that's why you can't upload an Among Us video unless it's on my phone. So I'm just probably gonna edit it through my computer because it is an MP4 file after all. But now I need a new video editor, so I'm probably going to look up on YouTube good video editors. I also have an OBS studio. That's how I made that video about the tail movements. I'm probably going to make an upgraded version of that tail movements. Just because I don't feel that one was very represented enough. Mostly because I don't have tails on any of my characters. Just because I know I'm going to have to edit it each frame. And that takes too long. Another reason why I did it, Pivot, is because a lot of people just don't seem to like it. Or they use it and then they quit, like I said in the beginning. and I feel like that's kind of just giving up. So I try to fight the best that I can. And plus, I was a little tight because I didn't have a way to make videos after my PS4 stopped working. And I was like, it's going to be a whole year with no videos, isn't it? And my mom said, yep, we're screwed. And that's all there is to it. Oof. Well, to be honest, Pivot Anime it's kind of a place for little guys to go to make animations. Because I want to be a story animator. That's just one problem. I don't use a very flattering animation software. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try to force it. But first, I probably want to get good at this. It's before I just run it. It's I ain't another rush out another animation. I have a another animation coming up. Fortunately, it's not finished, but it's taking me at least 15 weeks to make all of them, and they're gonna be put together, so it's gonna make a longer animation video. And I already have my sound effects. I get my sound effects from here's some editing tools from places like sound effects, sound resources, and or video games that I had, and then that re-download my videos. Oops, they do that basically. I can't wait to. I wonder when the new Halo Infinite's gonna come out. Cause to be honest, when I figured out Halo Infinite was getting delayed, I wasn't surprised. Because where I'm from, Halo Infinite technically, Halo games always get delayed. You go to GameStop, they'll say they're not here yet, or they were here but we just sold out. Now, there's really no difference except for one's coming back and you gotta wait. And there's no official date for when Halo comes out, and plus Halo's delayed. Halo has a problem with delaying games a lot of times, so I'm really not surprised to be honest. Because I was like, there's no way, it's too good to be true that a game's gonna come right on time on Christmas. That's not Spider-Man. Because they were already finished working on Spider-Man. They had told us, they even had a demo version of the bridge scene in Spider-Man. Man. I know we had gameplay, but if a demo hasn't came out for it, what makes you think the real version of the games came out for it? That's just kind of common sense. If something's too good to be true, it most likely is. Yes. I've always been a Halo fan because I played Halo 3 and I like Halo 3. To be honest, I like all Halos, and for some reason people don't like that. Uh, Anyway, I like all games. I just stopped playing Xbox because of the toxicity issues and my account got flagged. I also made another creation that I just finished making today where I made some bro sticks. So you know the two people that I play with, like the people that are right on screen now, Cool Dude and Big Baby, I gave them Dragon Ball Z sticks. And I was gonna give them away, but I figured that if I gave them away, they were probably gonna have corruption files. So I got scared and I didn't want anybody to get mad at me because I have a problem with corrupted files. But anyway, I have stick versions of us now. They're not true versions of us, but they're like good enough versions to call us. But now I'm gonna ask them what their main skins are, and I'm gonna try to animate them on Pippin Animator and see how that works. That way, no one feels kind of left out. This is the first time I've ever made a stick, other than those two other Dragon Ball Z sticks that y'all saw in one of the videos. I'm not really sure when I decided to make those sticks. I just decided, okay, I have I have like the true Dragon Ball Z versions of us, and then I have the Fortnite skin versions of us. Basically, what I was gonna do is if I ever had like an anime a video that was funny, I would animate it and then add background noises of it. As you can see now, this is a whole clip of us winning a game of The Floor is Lava Disarmed version. I don't win every game that I play, nor do I lose every game that I play. I just win more games than I do a day. Hey, that doesn't tell you I'm the best. No. Oh, I'm never gonna make it to high level Fortnite players. At least not yet. Well, I'm good enough to say you could get added into a Fortnite tournament and do at least make it to fourth or fifth place, with a minimum of about 11 kills. That's what you could call me. You're that person that you play with and you win the game, and he wins the game and he takes it pretty well. That's what you could say. But other than that, yeah, I use Pivot Animator because a lot of people say it's trash, and I don't think so. Here's a little issue that happened a few weeks back. So you remember the Tell Moves video that I made where I had cartoon While We Lose music playing in the background? I had that video and it said someone had copyright claimed it, but it told me that the person that copyright claimed it was just a random dude on YouTube who trying to steal my ad revenue and get my channel copyright. I striked because I got striked, not claimed, striked. Well, he tried to strike me, but I didn't have any ad revenue at the time, so it didn't even work, which made it so. Oh, I was scared, but then I realized that a false copyright claim because I even looked at the video on non-copyrighted sounds YouTube channel, and if they have video of Why We Lose, that means the song's non-copyrighted. So I did that, and I was like, hey, this video's not copyright. I came back a few days later because I was gonna say, hey, that video was not copyright. But copyright claim had already been filed as false. And now if you search the guy's name on the internet, he will no longer pop up anymore. At least when I do it. But I'm pretty sure it's because they don't want any internet beef. So they decided I had to change my search history. So I got false copyright claim last week. But other than that, nothing really threatening by this channel actually happened. Other than the whole not posting for a week. Also, I wasn't able to log back into my account until I remembered my password. And I did. And after a while, I just remembered my password. I got back on and I started making short little videos. The first video I ever made was Gohan versus Cell in a nutshell. Yeah. And I was surprised that the video got so many views because basically, in a nutshell, it was just them fighting for a little bit, Gohan getting kicked in the face, powering up, and turning into a Super Saiyan 2. And then that was the end of the Cell game saga. And then father and son come out in the house. And a lot of people love that video. I'll make about 3 animations a day. One in which a lot of effort, and the other one with want fingers cramped, amped, and a little tiny bit of no effort. And then the last one with no effort at all. I'm probably going to stop talking, but I need to talk a little bit longer so I can make this video worth watching. So instead, I'm just going to tell you how Fortnite's been, in my opinion. I would say bad, but I feel like all the pros would say it's not. The only one I think would ever agree with me is probably C-Day, maybe Ninja, because of the whole stream sniping problem. I thought you're not allowed to stream snipe anymore. And it turns out hackers are still inside the game, even though Fortnite installed something that allows the hackers is not the hack anymore. So that shouldn't even be up here anymore. But hackers exist, and they're worse. Worse more than ever. Ever. It happened during this game of the if you don't remember, if you go back a few minutes into this video, you'll see a Master Chief that got hit by a golden fishy fist and did not die. Anyway, thanks for watching, and this is Gamer Dude signing off.